All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here. It's your host, Dre Day FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. So hope everyone had a great morning here. So we're Thursday, October 23rd. So let's get on to it. Make sure to like and subscribe when you get on this live. It's going to help me tremendously here on pushing up in the algo. So let's get on to it here, guys. So we're going to be looking at the news calendar as we always do. All right. So we're still in the government shutdown here, there's really no changes yet. I know that there are gonna be some other meetings here to reopen the government here next week. I think it will be Wednesday. I think Tuesday, Wednesdays, and also we have Trump that will be meeting with government with President Xi of China on 31st of October. So we'll see exactly if those tariffs will come in here on the 1st of November. But for today, we only have the existing home sales info. We do have a few CAD news here that came out here at around 8:30. So if we look at the details here of that, core retail sales was pretty much negative here compared to last month. Positive, sorry, compared to last month. The expecting was 1.3%, but we had 0.7%. So as you could see, actual greater than forecast is good news. But when you look at that, you have to look at the previous month info. That's gonna provide you with more details of if it's positive or negative. So last month it was minus 1.1%. This month is 0.7%. So it's positive, even though it's lower than what is expected, it's still good overall. So make sure to look at that. And same thing here for the retail sales month to month. It's positive because it's right at the forecast here, 1%, and last month was minus 0.7%. So that is positive also. So we'll see exactly if CAT is moving a lot. But other than that, there's really no New York news here. So let's get on to the TV alert app. So this is basically what I'm going to show you now until the start of the market open is basically some apps and also indicators here that I created here. And it will show you exactly what I'm worked on for the last few years, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working on a few other things as always, but we'll see how it goes. So let me put it up the top. Yeah. So this is a TV alert app. So this is an application here that is sending institutional liquidity direction for any markets here that is connected to my trading view. So you not have access to the actual indicator, but you have access to the actual signals of that indicator, right? So what's good with that app is that you have basically a news ticker here that is Bloomberg. So if you want to get more knowledge here of the news in regards to economic news here in the US specifically, or around the world, you could. It's Bloomberg is really the best place to look at the information. So you already have the articles here, the latest ones, on at the top, and then you have the latest signals here that we had today. So we had 4 signals today. So you have a ticker for that, and also you have more details here of the actual price of those entries. So I'm just going to scroll up at the top for the latest ones. There you go. So as you can see, we had the French 40 for a buy. We had the German for a buy. And we have UK 100 for a buy. And the first one was the French for a sell. So French just switched from sell to buy. And we had 2 buys here on German and UK 100. So all of the alerts here are based off of indices specifically. And at the bottom, you have the TV economic calendar. So pretty much giving you exactly details of what to expect for the news here. So we have the existing house cells that will be out, and you see exactly the time that the news will be out. So it'll be in the 36 minutes. So that will be at 10 o'clock my time. And you have the forecast and the price from the previous month here, and you could follow along on that. And you have access also to add other uh, countries here. So you have a list of all the countries here. Depends exactly on what you're trading here on your end. All right. Next, we have, we're going to be looking at the indicators here. So we're going to be focusing on US30 just for so you could see exactly the indicators, how it works. So the first indicator here is Nova. So it's basically a trend indicator. So it'll give you the trend info in the market. So if you have see buy, that means that it's a bullish trend. So you had a buy here that came in here around yesterday. No, sorry, that's a 30-minute chart. I'm just gonna switch that to a 15-minute chart. There you go. So 15-minute chart that's give you more details here of the chart, the trend. So as you could see, we were selling since Wednesday. So Wednesday we were selling here on US30, and this is where we're at here. So we should be going along here eventually on that front. Next, we have fair value gap. So this is pretty simple fair value gap here off of the 1 hour chart. So giving you the fair value gap here, a bullish fair value gap or bearish fair value gap in the market. So we had a bearish fair value gap right here. So we may start to go up there and start to break to the downside. I'm expecting to go short here eventually here on US30, but pretty much simple to use. Other than that, you have high-low level. So this is support and resistance zones here in the market that you could use to put your stop loss and take profit, or look at where the price bounce off of, and you could use that at your advantage. Then we have MTA. So this is multi-time frame analysis. So this is providing you with the open, high, low, close info of the previous day. You have the option also to put the previous week and the previous month. So currently we're trading near the previous day's lows. So we'll see exactly if it's going to break to the downside or go towards the upside to reach those previous day's high, or the mid price of a previous day. Then we have POC and VWAP, so point of control and volume weighted average price. So basically, this is the POC line. So this is the calculation here of the previous day's point of control. So this is pretty much it. And the VWAP, this is the previous day VWAP. So that was the actual level here for the previous day VWAP. So right now we're trading under those two lines here. So we may start to break to the upside here, like I said, for the POC VWAP on US30. But we're still currently bearish here. So we may start to go along eventually here. And finally, we have EMXAI with Nova. For some reason, last couple of days, it's not loading properly. But I'm just going to go on. Trying to go on Russell to see if it's going to load. Let me see if Yeah, okay, it's still loading here, so we're just gonna wait. So it's still loading, as you can see. Still loading. All right, so all right, so let's refresh that. Just gonna refresh my page. All right, and I'm gonna close this. There you go. So this is EMXAI with Nova. So you had basically sell signal here at that point. So that was around 9:30. So to close that candle, you had to sell, and it went to TP 9 here. Basically 8 because 9 is basically this line. So that would be 8 here. So basically this is ADX average directional index. So I'm waiting for an actual setup here on the ADX to confirm a sell, and then it's going to provide me with the entry based off of the trend of Nova. So when everything's aligned, you get the alert here. All right, so that's pretty much the gist of it. So we're going to open it up, the Nova and POC and VWAP, so we could see exactly where the price is at, and we'll wait for market confirmation here. All right. So we're gonna have so market just started to open, so we're gonna be waiting for alerts. Just gonna prepare myself here, and also I will let you know here by next week, maybe the starting next week, the schedule here for the lives here may change. So I may not do any London session here starting next week. Reason why is that I want to focus on the New York, New York session. But the thing is that the New York session will maybe be extended. So usually we're doing like 30 minutes. So I may start to do a longer New York session. So maybe until the end of New York session, that'll be around maybe 2 or 3 o'clock my time. So we'll see how it goes. But the last London session was this week. So, all right. So let's get on to it. So let me know how the London session went for you guys. That was perfect. Perfect. So we're going to be focusing on US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500. We're going to have Russell 2000 We may have some gold trade coming in and German trade. All right. Also, I'm going to be focusing on more the automation of. So US30, we have a buy. All right, so we have a buy here on US30. So US30 is a buy. Russell 2000 is a sell. So Russell 2000 is a sell. So US30 is a buy and Russell 2000 is a sell currently. And this live here is only for entertainment purposes only, guys. Remember that. So Russell 2000 is a buy, a sell. But I'm expecting to have them to go long here. If you remember, I have the FVGs here at the top here on US30 specifically. So it should be pushing to the upside here. So US30 is a buy and Russell is a sell. But for Russell, I'm pretty sure it's gonna continue to the upside here because you have some movement, a big push here to the upside. right. Nasdaq is a buy. So US 100 is a buy. So we just passed the point of control. We're above the point of control. So, and based off the actual pattern here, that was basically a W pattern. So when I say W pattern here is that we have a high here, we have a low here. Price went here and started to go low, low here, and we should be going right here. So this is a W pattern, and you have a higher low that is created here. So this low, this is a lower low, higher low. So expecting to go higher than this. And if we go on, okay, FVG is open, so no FVGs are showing. But that's pretty much it on that. So US30, let's see. Yeah, I'm still bullish on US30. Russell 2000, yeah, just switch for buy. That's what I was expecting. So it is a buy. So we have the FEGs right here. I'm just gonna remove. So we just passed POC and VWAP. I'm just gonna whoops. I'm just gonna remove that and this. So we're above the point of control. As you can see, price went to that point of control and is doing the exact same type of pattern here. Like I said, a W pattern. So you have a high, you have a low, you have a high, you have a high here, and you have a low, and we should be going higher here. So what you could use is the horizontal line. You could use at the previous day point of control. So from one point of control to the other. So this is the point of control, the current point of control here. That will be the actual level here, so that the price could go up to. And also, if we put a fib, just gonna Won't be long. I'm just gonna change that. I'm just gonna go back here. Perfect. If we go and put our fib for a bullish trend, so I'll put a fib from the high to the low to the high. As you can see, we almost went to that 50%, but the point of control was stronger than the fib retracement. So we should be good here to the upside because we're above everything here. Even though it says bearish here, it's gonna reset towards bullish. So the market will be switching to bullish here eventually. So everything is above, so strong bullish. You have the previous week that is below, but that's good. So S&P 500 is a buy.
Price 6,714 on 15 AM time frame and time 9 hours 44 minutes and 30 seconds. Buy US 500 and price 6,714 on 15 AM time frame and time 9 hours 44 minutes and 30 seconds. Buy US 500 and price 6,714 on 15 AM time frame and time 9 hours 44 minutes and 30 seconds. I called the price 4,147.80 on 15 minutes time frame and time. Buy gold and price 4,000.
So we have a gold trade for a buy. Let's look. I was waiting for a gold buy also. Let's see.
Buy gold and price 4,100.
A gold buy. So we have 5 trades. So we have Russell for a buy, US30 for a buy, NASDAQ for a buy, S&P 500 for a buy, and gold for a buy. So gold just break out of that that cloud here. So it's above POC and VWAP. So that's a good indication. Everything is looking bullish here. It's below previous week's VWAP, but that's okay. We're looking only intraday. And right now we're just breaking out of that cloud here. So so we have some fair value gaps here at the top. So let's pull up the FVGs. And as you can see, we had a lot of liquidity here going down, the bearish ones. But we should be breaking out towards an actual level. So we'll see exactly which one it would hit. Let's see here. So let's pull down. So if we want to have it to go lower, we'll put a fib. Put a fib from previous high, previous low. So wick to wick. All right. And I'm going to put my horizontal line. So this is 50%. 61.8, 78.6. Boom, boom, boom. those will be the levels here for a TP zone here for gold. So I put my fib from the swing high to that swing low. All right, swing high to swing low, and the retracement, if you're taking the buy, will be those levels here. So yeah, 50%, 61.78.6. I would always look at 50% or 61.8 for a level. For levels 2. All right, so we have so US30 is still going strong. So NASDAQ S&P 500 is looking good also. Perfect. All right, so all the accounts here are looking good. So let's go back here. Oh, I'm on a 30-minute chart. That's why. Let me switch that. All right, so US30 is in profit currently. NASDAQ also is in profit. Yeah, well in profit here. US30, S&P 500 also. Those levels here were based off of, let me check. I'm just gonna redo them. So make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, so that's why I'm switching because I look at the overall profit curve of all of these sessions, and I'm seeing that most of the good profit here was in New York. Like if you have taken like US30 trades of this week, you would be well in profit here overall. So. Did you get signal? What do you mean if I got signals before? What do you mean? Mhm. trying to understand what you're saying. If I got the signals before, I got signals on alerts. US30 signal, NASDAQ, but late. Okay, yeah, because the reason why you didn't get the alerts at the same time is because for the automation specifically, it's not the same time frame that the alerts are coming in. So it's not the same. Nous avons rien.
100 640 fluctuation.
100 000?
Oui, 100 000, non, 100 000 coûtis, de 100 620. Ces trades sont à 375 fluctuation.
C'est quel les trades?
Le 100 plus 500. T'as-tu trade, toi, mon papa?
Ouais, je suis dans le trade, là. Je suis dans US30. Ça,
Ah, je pose le 500.
enlève le US500.
Ok, mais le 100. Le 100.
Le 100 vient juste le trend vient juste de commencer. Le sauveur.
Ouais, mais tu mets un trailing.
Mais ça va être tout ça?
Ok.
Il n'y a pas un stop loss déjà?
Oui, je sais.
Ok.
Parce qu'il y a 5 dans XAUUSD, il y a un news, mais yellow. C'est un, je pense que c'est home sell ou something. Qu'est-ce que ça va faire?
Yeah, so like I said, the for the automation, it's not the same time frame. Je laisse je laisse rouler un peu.
Pourquoi tu me l'as pris là?
Parce que c'est là que j'ai pris.
Ah, mais je t'aurais dit close the trade.
Let me check something. All right.
Je pense que
Tu peux le faire. All right, so let me close a few stuff here. This. Il y en a monté son compte, mais comme 1900 quelque chose.
Ok.
Il y en a. Je crois que t'as 1900 plus. 194 000. All right, so like I said, the automation is not the same time, so that's why you didn't get the alert at the same time at the TV alert app. So it's two different things here, but it gave you the exact same direction for the trade. So That's good because it's filtered out of off of Nova, so it's the same exact trend that it's providing you. So at GER40 for a sell, as always, just make sure that you analyze if you want to take the trade or not, and it's only for educational purposes only, as always. So you make your own decision here on that. But overall, you should be in the green/blue for today.
Sell the 40 at price 24,136.7 on 15 AM time frame at time 9 hours 58 minutes and 56 seconds.
All right. So it's 10. It's gonna be 10 o'clock here in a couple of seconds here. We do have the news for existing house sales. So it is pending right now. So it's already 10. Let me check on this if it already went out. All right, so nothing. Let's see. All right, so it's 4.06 million. We're expecting 4.06. So pretty much the same as forecast. So that's good news. Ouais, faire un descendre. Oui, j'ai fait $7.
T'as juste mis un contrat.
Je trouve que c'est ça que j'ai fait. Je vais voir si je peux recommencer encore. Parce que c'est le change de commencer.
Les choses sont pas payées, hein.
Nice profit, congrats, mess.
Ferme ton truc. T'as pas besoin de rentrer.
C'est correct. Je vais pas rentrer encore.
C'est ça. Alors pourquoi t'as fait cette pièce? Non, mais c'est...
All right, so NASDAQ, let's see NASDAQ. Is it still pushing? Yeah, it's retracing a little bit. But the trend is still starting here. Like I said on the retracement, let me check. So let's go on swing high and swing low. And we're going to put our lines here. So we have one here, here, and here. So we're already past 50% of 61.8. Oops, I'm just going to put back that line. I'm just going to remove that fib. Where's the fib here? It is right here. There you go. So you saw the actual pattern. Like I said, it was the start of a W. So you had the leg here, and the impulse leg is right here. So based off of those lines, so we passed 50, 61.8. Right now it's retracing off of that 61, and we may start to continue to the upside here to 78.6. And we have also a fair value gap. I'm pretty sure no fair value gaps at that point, but those will be the levels here to look for in regards to Nasdaq if you're still in that Nasdaq trade. He said, "Nice profit, congrats, master." I'm not a master. I'm just a regular guy. No master, no guru, no nothing. All right, so if we recap here the signals and the setups that we had, so we're going to start with US30. So US30, we had an impulsion here to the upside. So basically at the start of the trend. So we just started to see the trend coming in here. So we may have a retracement here off of that impulsion to the upside. So at this point, what you could do here is to put a fib off of that swing high to swing low, because you have the swing low to swing high, sorry. So because right now we had a swing high that is being created here, and the swing low is right here before that impulsion. So you may have another entry here to get in for another buy. So if we put our fib line and we put our levels, so this is 50%, 61.8 is right here, and we have 78.6. So we are currently maybe at the start of a buy right now. So it will retrace and then start to have a continuation to here to the upside. That's what is expecting, because we have a lot of fair value gaps here at the top. So price needs to react off of those before going down. So that's the first indice. And the second one, we just did the NASDAQ also. S&P 500 is also retracing here. So same thing, put a fib from the swing low to swing high. So swing low here is basically at the point of control, and swing high is the impulsion we just got. And we're going to put our lines here, 50, 61.8, and 78.6. So this is the breakdown here of S&P 500. So we may go towards 61.8. And as you can see, we had a break. What is it called? A breaker and an order block, not breaker. Order block right here, right at 61.8. So the price should be going lower than towards that level and have a continuation here. And we had also Russell. Russell, we had a sell first, and then we had a buy afterwards. So as you can see right now, it's retracing also, doing the same thing. Fib from that swing low, swing high, more or less right here. And we have all of those levels here, 60, 50%, 61.8, 78.6. So price needs to retrace to those levels here before a continuation here to the upside. And we had gold also. We already did the breakdown of it. So that was on this, was it on this one that I did it? Yes. So gold should be going to the upside right now. And those will be the levels here to look for. To the upside. So this is 50%, 61.8 and 78.6 off of that swing right here. And finally, we had the German. That was that one was a sell. Yeah, that was a sell here. But as you could see right now, it's retracing here. So not quite a sell yet. But that's pretty much the signals here. So we'll just look at the results here overall. So results overall here for the automation. So that did 1,750. So that's perfect. Look at the others. Profit here and profit here. 750. That's perfect. All right, perfect. So is there any questions here before we close it out? It was pretty straightforward here session. So everything was going the actual way that I anticipated here before market open. So we're looking for longs here at market open, and that's exactly what we had on most of the indices here. All right, so if there's no the question, we're going to close out the session. And we're going to be back here tomorrow at the New York session for at 9:15. And we'll see exactly what the market will give us overall. All right. So since there's no questions here, guys, we're going to close it out. So thank you so much for being on this live. Make sure to like and subscribe to that channel. And we'll be back here tomorrow for another session here with myself here, Dre Day FX. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Peace.